3:48 a.m. You wake up before your alarm, and you already know why. Your hand reaches for your phone before your eyes are even fully open. The screen lights up the ceiling, cold blue. You open your banking app. That little loading circle spins for half a second, and then the number appears. Exactly what you expected. Because you checked it earlier, 11:42 p.m., 9:15 p.m., even during lunch. You didn't move any money. You just needed to make sure the money hadn't moved either. Somewhere else, there's another person. Same age, same city, maybe even a similar job. And they haven't opened their banking app in weeks. They couldn't tell you their balance within $1,000. And they sleep through the night like it's normal. The only difference between those two lives is a number. My name's Nick, and today we're walking that number from 0 to over 3 million, following one person the entire way. Level 1, $0 or less. It's a Tuesday. You're 24, standing under those harsh fluorescent lights at a discount store, the kind that makes everyone look slightly exhausted. You're doing price per unit maths in your head, out loud even, because saving a few cents actually matters. You've already walked past the same aisle 3 times, trying to figure out, can you afford both essentials and food this week? This is 0, or worse, negative. A lot of people live here longer than they admit. Not permanently, but often enough. Your car needs new brakes, $500. You've got $60 until Friday. So now your choices are take a high-fee loan, skip work and lose income, or keep driving and risk a bigger problem later. These aren't real choices. They're damage control. And here's the brutal part. When you're in this situation, your brain isn't even working at full capacity. Financial stress literally reduces your ability to think clearly. So not only are you stuck, you're trying to get out with less mental bandwidth. At this level, you're not just broke. You're one bad day away from a full crisis. And at 3 a.m., you check your bank again. Same number. And somehow, that feels worse. Level 2, $1,000. A year later, you're 25. You hit $1,000 in savings for the first time. You take a screenshot. Maybe you send it to someone close, because this feels big. And it is. It's the first time your money feels real, like you're finally moving forward. But very quickly, you realize what $1,000 doesn't do. It doesn't cover a major bill. It doesn't handle real emergencies. It doesn't give you freedom. It gives you breathing room. Just enough to not panic instantly. And that matters more than people think. A couple weeks later, something breaks. It always does. And suddenly, you're back at 0. Maybe slightly in the negative again. But something has changed. This time, you didn't panic the same way. You checked your account less. The stress didn't hit as hard. That's progress. Not financial yet, but psychological. Level 3, $10,000. Now you're 28. Years of discipline, small sacrifices, same meals, fewer nights out, smarter decisions. And now you've got $10,000. For the first time, you have a real safety net. Your phone rings. It's your mechanic. Major repair. Before, this call would ruin your entire week. Now, you just say, yeah, go ahead. No stress spiral. No late-night anxiety. No checking your bank at 3 a.m. That's what this level buys you. Not luxury, not freedom, just peace. But financially, you're still not ahead. If you've got savings, but also high-interest debt, you're canceling yourself out. Earning returns while paying higher interest, that's not investing. That's going backwards, quietly. Level 4, $35,000. Now you're in your early 30s. You've had a couple raises. You've upgraded your life slightly. You buy something new, and you feel guilty. That voice in your head, that was unnecessary. That voice is the reason you're here, because most people lose it. They upgrade too fast, spend too much, and slowly slide backwards. At this level, you've got options, real ones. If something goes wrong, you don't panic. If your job changes, you're okay. That's not about money, that's about control. Level 5, $100,000. Mid-30s, you hit 6 figures, and you don't tell anyone, because this one feels different. And here's where everything shifts. Not emotionally, but mathematically. Up to this point, you were doing most of the work, saving, grinding, building. Now, your money starts working too. Returns begin to matter. Growth accelerates. This is where momentum starts. But most people never reach this point, not because it's impossible, but because they quit earlier. Level 6, $250,000. Early 40s. And now something powerful happens. Even if you stopped investing today, your money could still grow on its own. That's freedom starting to show up. You don't have to chase everything anymore. You don't have to say yes to every opportunity. Your time starts becoming yours again. Level 7, $500,000. Mid-40s. Now things feel different. Market swings matter more than your savings. Some days you gain or lose more than you used to save in months. Your money is now doing serious work. But this is also where lifestyle creep gets dangerous, because now you can afford more. But if you're not careful, you'll spend more too, and stay stuck. Level 8, $1 million. Early 50s. And honestly, it doesn't feel how people imagine. No yachts, no dramatic lifestyle shift, just stability. $1 million today is not what it used to be. It's not luxury, it's security. Level 9, $3 million plus. Mid-50s. Now we're talking real independence. Your money generates income, consistently. You're no longer working for money. Money is working for you. And you finally have options. But here's the part nobody talks about. At every level, the stress doesn't fully disappear. It just changes shape. At 0, you worry about survival. At higher levels, you worry about losing progress. Which means more money alone isn't the full answer. Final shift. There's always another level, another number, another comparison. But the real question isn't, how do I reach the next level? It's this. What's the smallest thing you can do this week to stop losing money at the level you're already at? Because that's where it starts. And that's what actually moves you forward.